Ladies and gents, welcome to Apex Investor. It's Monday, August the 16th. I'm going to have a video tomorrow, but maybe not on Wednesday or Thursday uh, due to religious reasons. So I won't be able to do that for you, but I'll try to catch up on Thursday or Friday, whichever day I upload. GameStop is up just about $1.41. It was trading between 159 to 169 today, and very small volume, about a fifth. So that's what's going on in GameStop. I want to wait for this chart to load. Just give me a moment. I wanted to take a bigger picture at what's going on with GameStop. So it looks like it is just stabilizing. Support is looking like 120 and under, and resistance is about 300 now. So right now it's just the waters are becoming more still. It's hard to tell whether it's going to go up or down in the next 6 months to a year. It's really hard to predict that, but at least we know our levels of support and resistance. And I think I've done a video. No, that was AMC. So I've yet to do a video on GameStop. AMC was trading between 32 to 36, and the volume was about half, or I should say just over a third. And what's going on here? It looks like it is trending a little bit upward. Resistance is, I should say support is around 30 for the short term, but probably closer to 26 and below, $20 and below. True support, I think, is around 20, just to get an average right there. And looking like resistance for this is 50, about 50, 60, even 70. So this is stabilizing as well, but a little bit better than GameStop. Okay, so let's look at the top winners on FinViz, and then we'll go to MetaMaterials. So the top loser, big loser today was SESN. I think I reported it on them last week. SESN Bio is down 42%. And the big winner for the day is Nano Vibronics, American medical device company, up 33, just over 33%. And now we're closing out with MetaMaterials. We actually went at 291, I should say 299 for the first time since the post-merger and post-dividend and post-reverse stock split. So this is the lowest I've ever seen it. And you can see all these automatic, whether they're automatic or human, all these buy orders came in just at $3 and below. So the support is very clear, bounced up like very sharply at $3. So that is support. And that is your apex investor entry point, $3, 305. But definitely, I'd say right now, right now is your support. And so this is a really good price. Resistance for the short term is looking like $4.07. Resistance for the long term, you're looking at around $20 for the long term. On the longer term, who knows? I mean, this is probably going to explode, as we've been tracking it for the last, I think, 2 months now. So what's the volume? 9 million. Okay, so just over a third. So next we'll go to, there was not really anything significant from Mr. Palikara, CEO. He just posted a job opportunity for a specialist, I think ophthalmic. So we're gonna go to subreddits, metamaterials, and Wall Street Bets to close out the show. Okay, so as I am perusing Wall Street Bets, a lot of thoughts come to mind here. Not really related to, actually it is related to Wall Street Bets, but a lot of trading is based on emotion. Unfortunately, that's just the human condition. We see here Clover being mentioned multiple times, BlackBerry, I believe, but I wanted to mention that if we all just took out the human element, and I'm talking about the emotional element, we'd all be millionaires pretty quick. Because what you do is you would set your, first of all, you would identify your levels of true support and levels of true resistance. So let's take, for instance, GameStop. So we'll say, the true level of support is between 40 to 60. So you put your buy order in, you call that a limit order, and then you just walk away. You don't even watch the market. So if it gets met, it gets met. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No loss. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain buying it at that low price. And then you get the alert, and as a human being, you check it, and then you then put in your sell order, and the resistance is looking like 300. So you just set it to 300, regardless of whatever happens in the markets. And that's it. You walk away, and then when you get the notification, you made there, boom, you made your money. And if you don't, well, just keep waiting because it'll get there eventually. So I think a lot of us, we're kind of our own worst enemies in that sense. So that's all for Wall Street Bets. Just wanted to mention this because a lot of people, at least from what I get from the posts, it's just a lot of emotionality involved with people just getting all hyped up and just naming companies, not really doing their due diligence and in they're not doing their research in terms of what is true support, what is true resistance, and so that's really the biggest downfall I think for Wall Street Bets and for your average investor. So that's why I've done this channel, Apex Investor, not to say that I'm the best investor of all time or whatever. I'm not Warren Buffett, obviously, or otherwise, you know, I'd be Warren Buffett and he'd be someone else. So uh, I did this channel in order to help people identify and understand why these algorithms, such as all these wave patterns and with all these strange names, Fibonacci retracement, all that, they're just not that reliable. They're not the best indicators of support and resistance. Uh, Not only that, but we need to look at a long-term level, 52 weeks and greater, to really look at where is true support, where is true resistance. Because yeah, there's short-term support and resistance in terms of a weekly basis or maybe even a monthly basis, but when you're looking at a stock and you're looking at it from a 52-week perspective or even 5 years, you're ready for anything. So even a stock market crash, because stock market crashes occur, I'd say maybe even once a decade, maybe even more than that, but at least once a decade, where that's how it seems to be going. We had that crash in 2000, the dot-com bubble burst, 2000, 2001, had another one in 2008, and there's going to be one looming in the next while. We're due for one, actually. It's been 13 years. So I do think it's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 years. Could even be less than that. Could even be next month. I don't know, but or this month. But we'll see. We'll see. So it's important to identify true levels of support and resistance. That way you can be stock market crash proof. It'll be crash proof, your portfolio. So let's look at these posts and metamaterials and I'll open them up and save you some time. Okay, so perusing the metamaterials subreddit full of negativity and possibly hedge funds and bears and all that. So it's no surprise, again, like I said, the emotionality of it all. Uh, Upcoming events for metamaterials demonstrating their laser glare protection. And they really play on people's emotions to get them to sell something that's worth $20 and above. So it's really ridiculous when you think about it. Just walk away from it. That's what I say. Set up your sell, whatever your price, whether it's 20, 40, 50, 100, just walk away. In no time, it'll go back up there. Well, not no time, but in a year, maybe 5 years. Meta is exhibiting at the Police Security Expo 2021 conference in Atlantic City, August 24th to 25th. We are at booth 1548, demonstrating our Meta Shield laser glare protection to law enforcement. So what's the thoughts on this? I think it's good. This is not only applicable to the law enforcement, but also to security, also to military. So riot control, all those kinds of things. So this person posted is 4 minutes at $100 a glitch. What is he talking about? Part 4 of the Voltron DD. Okay. This happened at 2:43 today. What is he saying? I don't even know what he's saying. $100 is what he saw. I don't see anything there. Price manipulation through level twos that are powered by NASDAQ. The spread NBBO doesn't reflect the difference between the bid and ask. After 4 minutes, which is not normal, it is truly a glitch or another indication the true price is being suppressed. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. We all don't know. The price is $3. That's what we know. So let's not make things up. Okay, moving on. Keeps on dropping. I keep on adding. How did he get it at 73 cents? What is this? Options or something? Oh, it's an option. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for your support. Appreciate that. Last post of the day, and we'll catch you tomorrow after this one. Short interest, take it for what it's worth. Short interest is 60 million, 18.78 million shares shorted. 7% of the short interest float, 7.21 of S3 SI float, 2.83% fee. It seems pretty small for a fee. Shares shorted up 3 million, worth 8 million, 15.41% over the last week. So they're increasing their short position. Shorts up 113 million in 2021 mark-to-market profits, including 2 million on today's negative 4% move. So they're just continuing to double down on this metamaterials to continue shorting it. So someone says this is bad because the hedge funds are pounding this into the ground, but it's good because if they are forced to pay all that back, our stock price will go up. I put my money on the railroad spike, to be honest. SEC and the hedge funds are in bed together. Well, you know what? I'm going to downvote this because the reality is there is a dividend, and the dividend is going to be distributed at the latest by April 1st, 2022. So we'll see what happens with that, because the hedgies will have to cover at some point, and it might take 6 months from now. Right now it's August. April is about that's 8 months from now. So just let the baby in the oven for 8-9 months. See what happens from this point. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I'm actually a lot of people know. Keep repeating myself, but this channel is on the line, so it may not seem like much in the stakes, but for me, it's quite a bit. It's significant because I've kind of grown attached to this channel since I've started doing videos every day. Well, not every day, but pretty regularly since about January. So it's been roughly 8 months, I'd say. I've been doing videos in the stock market publicly. Before that, I was just trading, doing my own thing, trading Nintendo, starting with that in 2007. Did some trading with Netflix before it exploded. Was encouraging people to buy Apple before the iPhone came out. I got into Beyond Meat before that exploded when it was down at $77. Sold that at 100 plus. I bought some Co-Diagnostics at $2. I sold that when it tripled, quadrupled, and then eventually went to 30. But anyway, so that's my history with that. And so I also went to GameStop and AMC pre-squeeze. I made a bit of money from that. I don't know if I came out overall on top, but it was broke even, so I didn't do that right, thus birthing this channel. And now metamaterials is the latest one on my, I guess, on my ledger, you could say, in my trading history. So I'm going to stick with this stock till it does explode because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So I don't think it's a question of if. This company knows what they're doing. They have a CEO and founder who is still the CEO and founder. He has stuck with this company, which is a very good sign. We have previous contracts and current contracts and future contracts with some of the biggest companies related to aviation, aerospace, military, and consumer electronics, you name it, like EV market. There's just so much potential here and a lot we don't know going on behind the scenes. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for your support, all the likes, subscribes, and comments. Please let me know what you like about this channel, and let me know what you think can be improved. So thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, God bless you all, and God bless your investments. See you tomorrow.